So, could you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Brady. I'm 9 years old and I have CF.
Okay. What is a typical day having CF?
Going through medicine and taking pills.
How many times a day do you do your medicine?
2, sometimes 3.
Okay, what do you do for your medicine? Like, what kind of medicine do you do?
Sometimes I do my puffs and nebulizer, or sometimes I just do my nebulizer.
Do you do anything with your nebulizer?
Watch TV.
Like any medicine?
Yes. I have to do my vest that dumps to make me cough to get stuff out of my lungs.
Okay. Do you have to take any medicine at school?
Yes.
What medicine do you take at school?
My Creon.
And what is that?
A pill that lets me eat more than the other pills.
Okay. So, that pill, it lets you eat. How often do you have to take that?
3 times a day, and when I'm having snacks.
Okay. How long does it last?
An hour.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any restrictions because of CF?
No, except the weather.
Is CF holding you back from anything you want to do?
Yes.
What kind of things?
Well, going outside and playing.
Okay. Can you play sports?
Yes.
What sports do you play?
Soccer, baseball, football, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. How often do you go to the doctor?
3 times once.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
What do you have done at the doctor?
PFTs, and they do my blood.
Okay. Let's see, what's next? Can you explain CF in your own words? Like, if you were telling somebody what CF is.
CF is a diagnosis that you get when you're born, or a disease, a disease when you're born, and you have to take pills and do medicine 2 times or 3 times a day. And if you don't take pills, you're gonna get sick, and your stomach's gonna hurt.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell us about CF? Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So could you introduce yourself?
My name is Jan Scott, and I am Brady's mother.
Okay. First, I have some questions for Brady. So, do you ever have to go to the hospital?
Yes.
Like, how many times have you been there?
Twice.
And what for?
You had lung infections.
Yes. Okay.
The first time he went, he had a lung infection and pneumonia, and then the second time he had gotten a lung infection with 2 different bacteria.
Okay.
And I go there twice every time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks every time I go.
Okay. So, this is questions for you.
Okay.
What is it like living with a son that has CF?
Busy.
Busy.
Lots and lots of things that we have to do with him that we wouldn't have to do with a kid who doesn't have CF.
Okay. What kind of medicine does Brady take?
Well, he has medication to help him digest his food, and he also has medication that he has to inhale to help keep his lungs clear.
Okay. How long have you known that Brady has CF?
He was diagnosed when he was 18 months old.
How have you had to change your lifestyle because of breathing?
Well, like I said, it takes a lot of time to do the medicine, the breathing treatments. It takes about an hour in the evenings, hour to an hour and a half, and in the mornings it takes about 45 minutes. So we have to schedule it. We have to schedule his medication into everything that we do. Anytime we go out of town, anytime we're going to go somewhere for the day, we have to schedule our plans around his medicine, and we have to take medicine for him to eat with every time we go somewhere.
Is Brady's medicine expensive?
Very expensive. Now, insurance pays for a lot of it, but it is a quite expensive disease. You want examples of how much some of the medications cost?
Sure.
Okay. There's a medication that he has to take, breathing medication, and he does it every single day, all the time, and that 1 month supply costs about $2,500 to $3,000.
Okay.
And then there's another medication that he takes every other month, and it's an inhaled antibiotic, and that one costs about $8,000.
Expensive.
Very expensive.
Okay. Do you have any restrictions because Brady has CF?
Well, just on planning vacations and going out places, and then if he ever goes into the hospital, it kind of upsets our whole schedule. When I was working, I had to coordinate with his grandmother and his father, and I mean, everybody kind of had to figure out a time that they would be up at the hospital with him.
Okay. Does Brady seem like a normal kid?
Yes. Yes, when you meet him, you wouldn't even know that he has CF.
Okay.
Until you tell him.
Until you tell me. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Anything else you want to add?
Yeah. Anything else?
One of the first questions I ask, no. When he first started school or when he went to a daycare, the first question I asked was, do you have anybody that attends that has CF? Because
No.
if they did, he couldn't be in the same class with them.
Why not?
Because, tell them why, Brady. Why can't you be around other CF people?
I'm gonna get sick.
They transfer illnesses to each other.
Okay.
So they have a 3-foot rule where if they're gonna be interacting with somebody else with CF or anybody
I have to wear a mask.
that they don't know, they have to keep a distance of 3 feet in between each other just so that they don't cross-contaminate each other. And so he's learning to keep his distance from people that he doesn't know. Well, he knows you. He knows you don't have CF. But if he didn't know you, he would have to keep his distance because he doesn't want to get what they have and he doesn't want to give them what he has. And he does have a bacteria that the doctors really can't get rid of. It's called Burkholderia cepacia. Well, now there's another bacteria that CF people normally get. It's called Pseudomonas. And he's had that, but they've gotten pretty good about learning how to kill it and which antibiotics to use. But with the Burkholderia cepacia, there's different strains of it, and they're having a hard time figuring out how to kill it. So that's what put him in the hospital the first time, and they just can't get rid of it. They can keep the numbers down, but it just hasn't gone away.